evening. I am having a blessed evening. Yes, I am having a blessed evening. So, yesterday, right? Yesterday, I did a topic in a video on your brain, your blood, and your organs are being donated for studies, right? And it was really dope. It was really good. Go check out in my descriptions part one. This is part two. The reason why I'm making part two is because I only got one view, one view, and I'm saying to myself, why am all these? I'm getting one view. All of my videos, I get at least a little bit over 20 views now. I get over 20 views. If you go back, um, it's not about the views for me, right? Thousands of views. I would like it, but it doesn't matter because you know what gives me my love and my care and my blessings to myself is actually having people that follow me, subscribe to me, my fans, and people that subscribe to me and love me and I love them, actually getting in my comments saying that the advice that I gave them and that my videos is actually changing their lives and their family lives. So this is really dope for me. This is really amazing for me. And the topic of donating your brains and your blood and organs for research, I don't think they was feeling that. I don't think that the algorithm was feeling that. It's because I'm bringing actually awareness to our communities all around the world, especially inside our neighborhoods and our communities, which is really important, which play a major factor in why people want to know why so much shootings and killings and murders and all these violent acts going on in our community and people don't understand why. I actually got inside of part one and broke it down, right? And made it a comparison on why things are going on. Like, for example, look at this right here. Look at this. You know, the reason why I'm saying this because it's really important for you and I to understand what is going on in our environment, what is going around, what is going on in our society, and what is going around our community and our whole entire existence upon the earth. And I'm going to say this again. This is part two, right? So let me show a little video that I got right here of becoming an organ donor, right? And this is 7 years ago. To all of the victims that's out there and those that is no longer here with us, I'd like to send my condolences to their loved ones and their family if they became brain dead or in an accident or something like that. This is for educational purpose only. This is for to bring awareness to our communities, to our societies, to break down why a lot of this killing and murder is going on in our society, definitely in the inner city and a lot of these poor neighborhoods. Like they organs and blood and brain are being donated for studies, straight up. And when you study people brain and their organs and their blood, there lies uh information of your family bloodline. There lies actually, and it depends. There lies actually. Remember, the indigenous people of this earth, the first people in civilization over here in the West, right? And this the whole entire world period that we are all scattered out. We are all scattered out throughout the earth, right? We are the first people that the creator brought into existence. Created. Do you understand that? This first civilization, this first bloodline from the ancient ancestors. basically, that was created straight from Adam and this bloodline, and they descendants have the recipe in the map on how to actually procreate, procreate inventions, procreate future material that can help us in the future that we see right now, TVs, phones, um, build, build instruction, engineer, scientist, chemistry, um, medicine, all of these things, right, is in your very DNA, is in your very bloodline, is in your very brain. Your brain is a map, right? Which it's a tool and a flashlight to find your way and navigate to the existence, to the alpha omega, to creating everything in existence. Do you understand that? With the brain and with the blood and with these organs, you get a study of actually how to procreate what? Artificial intelligence. Did you ever see you guys you ever see the movie Frankenstein? It's sort of like that. That and it's sort of like the underworld with the vampires fight against the werewolves. But I'm focusing more on the vampires, how the vampires will bite each other if they are elder, right? And you can actually see from the beginning of the creation of the vampire, right? That's the same thing with us. This is why I put forth into the big campaign to do what? To basically um get things done. And look at this. This is another thing. I want you to see this that I don't have no views. This is the second time I did this. There's no views, and I always do lives. Now, this is not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. Why is this topic is being blocked? Because you know why this topic is being blocked? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Is because you don't want to make up the masses with people. You don't want to wake up the masses of people in our community and basically explaining why violence and drugs and guns and alcohol and this weed is being pumped constantly in our communities. This is an actual true fact, right? So this is part two. And it's crazy, nobody's not tuning in. So come on, I'm gonna show you a video. I have not seen this video, so I'm gonna watch it with you, okay?
Survivors continue the recovery after being shot, and that includes 14-year-old Abigail Kopf, who doctors first thought was brain dead, causing them to begin planning to harvest her organs for donation. That was until she miraculously squeezed her mother's hand. As Paula Tutman tells us, this high-profile story has raised questions about the organ donation process.
So you go there and you say, Mr. Smith, hello.
Right now, you're inside the Henry Ford Simulation Center with the director of the Neural Intensive Care Unit, Dr. Panos Varallas. He's one of the physicians who literally wrote the book on determining brain death by developing the national standard.
It's tragic because, most of these patients, in essence, have a catastrophic brain injury that happened just like that.
Mark Dans is our technician. Using computer simulations and a mannequin we're calling Sim Smith, we're able to see in real time the very detailed steps physicians throughout the country use as the standard to determine brain death. Mr. Smith is being intubated. That's the tube down his throat to help him breathe. He's being ventilated by the machine that is breathing for him.
Mr. Smith, look at me, please. Look at me over here.
A specific series of tests are done to determine any brain activity.
Give pain on the other side, and then you inject cold water, 60 cc's, in the ear of the patient. And you keep the eyes open and you try to see actually if the eyes move.
You're trying to create discomfort to make them respond.
They are in deep coma, so the way to examine a comatose patient is to try to elicit any responses. Flash a light, and you try to see if the pupils are constricting.
Okay, that's some of the information that goes on. This is a simulated program they're using for brain dead. They're using now they're using basically artificial intelligence. Back then it was dummies. They were using plastic dummies. They said, listen, we need real brains. We need real blood. We need real organs. We need to test because we run 1,000 tests, 1,000 tests. We need actually bodies. So what do? You create murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. This is what you do. This is exactly what you do. You create fake beef, put drugs and alcohols, guns and drugs, put Chinese food, trapping on the corners, trapping for wear, trapping for sneakers and everything, promoting this gangster persona way of life. As far as with music, you promote all that. You cover all your bases. Because after when they do this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life, they murder each other and kill each other. We can actually use their brains and their organs and their blood to do what? To create artificial intelligence that we need to bring us to the future. And we also can know in their very DNA, in their very brain, the inventions which they already had in them, but we suppress it with drugs and alcohol and violence. We suppress it. We suppress those thoughts, those intelligent thoughts and those images and stuff like that. This is what they do in these laboratories. Do you understand that? This is why I'm telling you, right, to stop killing each other, to stop calling each other ops, to stop calling each other African American, to stop calling each other black, and all of these other things. Yes, they are these attributes of us are trash, 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 but they play a major role in you what being an organ donor, being a donor. Meaning your brain is being donated, your organs and your blood for studies. This is really, really important, man. There's nothing to talk. There's nothing to play with. And look at this. I got zero views. Zero. This is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this because you know why? This topic that I'm talking about is very sensitive, right? It's very sensitive. It's very sensitive. I'm just going to show. Look at this. This is zero. And this topic is needed all around the world because it is really, really important for us as a community to find out what's going on with us. Why the youth is killing each other. Why? Because the youth has the answers. The youth have the technology. The youth have everything that we need to map to get to the future. They have it inside their brain. They have it inside their DNA. Do you understand that? So these children are considered future babies, computer babies. They have this ability and special gifts inside of them. So you can't take it by force. You can take it by death. And this is why all of this stuff is going on in our community. So you don't need to ask. You don't need to ask why. Look at this. This is zero. It is zero. Check that out. Zero. Nobody's not tuning in. Now I'm about to do another video right after this, and I guarantee you I'll get views. But it's important that once this video is uploaded, that you get this video out. Okay. I appreciate it that you get this video out because it's really needed. This is bringing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for you and I to understand how things go. So that is some of the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that I want to bring to you, right? The indigenous people of this earth, that the descendants are from the ancient ancestors that was in tune with the Creator Himself. This is an actual true fact. And in their very bloodline lies the future of inventions, lies the future of technology, and all other things you could bring to civilizations all around the world. People pay big bucks for your brain. People pay big bucks for your organs. People pay big bucks for your blood because your blood, your property, your brain actually is sacred. It is sacred. This is why the Creator says, do not kill each other. Do not harm each other. That's really, really important because in your brain and in your DNA lies the map to the future. And this is why the future is being cut and being annihilated before they can wake up and understand who they are. This is actual truth facts. So that's all I gotta say. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.